coming from a BCA background and then directly to HR, it's been a different turn overall. One of the competitions that I participated was Nuva's competition, where we develop new products, and I won first prize in it. And that was a wonderful experience. We taught them about mental health, about financial management, and all of that. So that is somehow where I learned that HR is a perfect specialization that I should be choosing. So I spoke to my sister who is already working in an IT company. She briefed me about what HRs basically do. And she told me it's all about analyzing, managing things, and controlling a department, how to take care, how to bring everything in order. And that is something that I really love, managing things. You need to start somewhere in your journey, and experience is not something that matters all the time. And Tata Capital just, I guess, saw that in me. Ki maybe I'll take this as an opportunity to learn and grow, and maybe add value to the company as well in the same process.
Hello everyone and welcome to another interactive video, where we have Kriti Naik, and she has an interesting journey to share, because coming from a computers background, where she has done her graduation in computer applications. So from a BCA, which is computer applications background, and now, working in Tata Capital, as a HR intern. So it's quite a change, in your profile. So firstly, welcome Kriti, welcome to this session.
Thank you so much.
I was just talking about your profile, the change of profile, that you have. So let us talk about this in this first initial more than 6 months of your MBA, in Vivekanand College. What all things have you learned till now? How has been your journey till now? Can you tell us about it?
Yeah, sure. So my journey in VBS has been great till now. I have got a lot of exposure in this college, and I've got to learn a lot of new things, to be honest. And from coming from a BCA background and then directly to HR, it's been a different turn overall. And so, like, from the first day of VBS, we had induction program, which was amazing, a wonderful experience where we got to know about the college more. And we constantly used to have competitions. And one of the competitions that I participated was Nuva's competition, where we develop new products. And I won first prize in it. And that was a wonderful experience. And then we had this event called Parichay, which was basically introducing each other, like classmates, different divisions, and to college. So that was another beautiful event we had. And I'm a part of CSR cell. So we conducted this session called Let's Talk, where we were told that there would be 50 students from other school coming to our college. But then that ended up with 180 students, and we had to manage all of them, and we taught them about mental health, about financial management, and all of that. So that is somehow where I learned that HR is a perfect specialization that I should be choosing. So VBS has given me a lot of exposure in that way. Like, it has given me time to grow.
Okay, so if you talk about this change, from the computer applications to HR. So how did you actually decide this? Like, कि HR करना है, finance है, marketing है, but HR करना है. How did you decide that particularly?
Yeah. So while I was doing my BCA, even though I did perform well academically, I had no interest in coding. And I always used to think, what is the most suitable job for me? And then while having interviews for BCA jobs, I used to have HR interviews there.
Yes.
And that is where I started learning, there's something called HR, and this is what they do, this is what they manage. Then I spoke to my sister who is already working in an IT company. She briefed me about what HRs basically do. And she told me it's all about analyzing, managing things, and controlling a department, how to take care, how to bring everything in order. And that is something that I really love, managing things. And also because of how I have a small business of my own, art business,
Oh,
I know
wow.
how to manage people. So
Okay.
that's where I knew okay, I should be taking HR as my specialization.
Great, great. So I think now that you're close to 8 9 months of your MBA is done, okay, and you are already started working as a HR intern in Tata Capital. So which obviously Tata as a brand, okay, in India, okay, is
Yeah.
one of those most renowned, okay, respected brand. So tell us about that. Firstly, पहली बात तो हमने ये देख लिया कि how this entire transition happened, okay. But how did you even crack, okay, being a fresher? Because then people have this doubt that okay, HR करने के लिए आपके पास experience होना चाहिए, तो आपको internship या colleges में job
Yeah.
corporate में job मिलेगी. But you are a fresher, okay. So
Yeah.
being a fresher, okay, and then cracking a internship in Tata Capital, okay, as an HR intern. So how did that happen? Okay, what was the process? How did you clear that? Can you just brief us?
Yeah. So I think you need to start somewhere in your journey, and experience is not something that matters all the time. And Tata Capital just, I guess, saw that in me. Ki maybe I'll take this as an opportunity to learn and grow, and maybe add value to the company as well in the same process. So Tata Capital, it's been a great 1 week that I've had till now. And the job role that I've got is as an HR intern, and I am looking at the onboarding process there.
Okay.
So yeah, so my project has been started, and I'm basically doing analytics, performing analysis on the entire onboarding process that goes on, and generating reports and so on about it.
So what is the selection process at Tata Capital?
I got this opportunity from our college itself, where my college, they sent my resume to them, and then I had an interview with the uh, head of the HR business, and he's basically the national head. So then we had an interview, and after that I got a mail from them that I've got selected.
Okay, okay. So for you right now, it has been only 1 week, okay, in the internship.
Yeah.
So how challenging do you find it?
It's pretty challenging, but really interesting at the same time.
Okay, okay. Great. So for students, because you told me, okay, I remember you telling me before we actually started recording, okay, that you cleared VBS, okay, through math, okay. So a lot of students, okay, who give math exam or ATMA exam, okay, they face this challenge, okay, of identifying the right college for themselves. Okay, so what is going to be your piece of advice, okay, for students who are giving math, ATMA, okay, or they have given any other exam? So what is your guidance to them? Okay, that if you have to guide them on how to select a college, okay, and how did you end up in VBS? If you can just guide students about that.
Yeah. So after you have already written your math and everything, when you finally get your result, and just choose a college that goes on with your result, and even if your marks is not that good, just try to crack good colleges even then. And I just tried my best to get into VBS because my mom's friend advised me this college, and she told me everything about this college and how good it is, and I even read it online how good it is. And that's how I got into this college. And if you want to learn a course that gives you a lot of exposure, and wherein you always have space to grow as well, so I think VBS is a perfect fit for it, especially the course being PGDM, where you uh, where there's a different approach to things, where there's a practical approach to things. It's a perfect choice.
So when you say practical approach, okay, is it that you get, how frequent is the industry interaction, okay, or your exposure to the corporate world, okay, how it is?
Uh, Basically, there's practical approach to all the activities that we do, like be it regarding a simple project or simple subject called entrepreneurship. We do everything like in the campus, like we have a lot of activities and we perform all that. We also had this entire 12 days, 12 to 14 days of event called Yuva for Seva, where we went to an NGO and worked there. So that gives you a different perspective about things.
Great, great. So great to know about this. Okay, I think this interaction will definitely help a lot of students. Okay, who are there in the same position where you were there. Okay, probably a year ago. Okay, so thanks a lot, Kriti. Okay, and all the best. Okay, your internship is still going on. Okay, give your best shot there. Okay, I hope Tata Capital gives you many more opportunities.
Thank you so much.
All the best. Bye.